Dear students, welcome to my YouTube channel Study Time with Vivek. Today in this video, we are going to see very important questions and answers that has been asked in the previous years. For the chapter we are looking forward for the video is chemical reactions and equations. So multiple choice questions. The possible chemical reaction among the following is FeSO4 plus Pb gives PbSO4 plus Fe. ZnSO4 plus Fe gives FeSO4 plus Zn. 2AgNO3 plus Cu gives CuNO3 twice plus 2Ag. PbCl2 plus Cu gives CuCl2 plus Pb. So in 2019 June, there has been asked, the question has been asked. So the correct answer is 2AgNO3 plus Cu gives CuNO3 twice plus 2Ag. So in all A, B and D options, the reaction is not possible because in A, the Pb is less stronger than Fe. And in B option, Fe is less stronger than Zn. And in D option, Cu is less reactive than Pb. So in third C option, copper is more reactive than Ag. So this reaction is possible. So next question. Fe2O3 plus 2Al gives Al2O3 plus 2Fe. The type of above chemical reaction is. So options are combination reaction, double displacement reaction, decomposition reaction and displacement reaction. The correct option is displacement reaction. The gas liberated at cathode in the electrolysis of water is options oxygen, hydrogen, chlorine, nitrogen. The correct answer is hydrogen. So next question. The reactants that exchange ions by reacting with each other and form a precipitate among the following are BaCl2 plus Na2SO4, Al2SO4, Al2O3 and HCl, NaOH and H2SO4, Na2 and CO2. So correct answer is BaCl2 and Na2SO4. Chips manufacturers flush bags of chips with nitrogen gas because to prevent corrosion of chips, prevent chips from getting oxidized, make chips undergo rancidity, prevent the chips from getting reduced. So correct answer is prevent chips from getting oxidized. So next question. In the electrolysis of water, the gases that are released at cathode and anode and the ratio respectively are options hydrogen oxygen 1:2, oxygen hydrogen 2:1, hydrogen oxygen 2:1, oxygen hydrogen 1:2. The correct answer is hydrogen oxygen 2:1. Next question. The metal that displaces copper from copper sulfate solution is options mercury, gold, iron, silver. So correct answer is iron because mercury, gold and silver are less reactive than copper. Next question. Ferrous sulfate crystals lose green color when heated because these compounds options decompose into simple products, loses water molecules, releases sulfur dioxide gas, produces brown fumes. The correct answer is loses water molecules. So one more questions. Name the brown fumes liberated when lead nitrate is heated. Write the balanced chemical equation for this reaction. Nitrogen dioxide is the correct answer. 2PbNO3 twice when heated gives 2PbO plus 4NO2 plus O2. Next question. CuO plus H2 gives Cu plus H2O. In this reaction, name the reactant. First one, that is oxidized, that is reduced. The substance that is oxidized is hydrogen. The substance that is reduced is copper oxide. So in this reaction, hydrogen takes oxygen. So we called it is oxidized. Copper oxide gives oxygen. So we call it is reduced. So next question. Manufacturers of chips flush the packets of chips with the nitrogen gas. Why? To prevent chips from getting oxidized or to prevent rancidity. ZnO plus C gives Zn plus CO. In this reaction, name the reactant that is oxidized and that is reduced. So the substance that is oxidized is carbon. The substance that is reduced is zinc oxide. Name the product produced when calcium oxide reacts with water. So when calcium oxide reacts with water, it forms calcium hydroxide, that is slaked lime. The chemical formula is CaOH twice. What is a redox reaction? A chemical reaction in which one reactant gets oxidized while the other gets reduced is called a redox reaction. An iron nail is dropped into test tube having copper sulfate solution. The iron nail gradually turns to brownish color. Why? Iron is more reactive than copper. It displaces copper from copper sulfate solution. Displaced brown copper gets deposited on the iron nail. So, iron nail gradually turns into brownish color. Next question. Iron nail ring is coated with copper. How can we do this without using electricity? So, iron ring should be dipped into copper sulfate solution. Iron displaces copper from the copper sulfate solution and copper is coated on iron ring. So, in this way, we can do iron nail with the copper coated without using electricity. So next questions are 2 marks questions. Draw the diagram of apparatus used in the electrolysis of water. Label the following parts: graphite rod and cathode. So next question. Calcium oxide and carbon dioxide are produced on heating calcium carbonate. Write the balanced chemical equation for this reaction. Mention the type of the chemical reaction. So below is the reaction. CaO plus CO2 gives CaCO3. So write the balanced chemical reaction is the same one. The type of reaction is endothermic reaction. So energy is absorbed here. So we can call this reaction as an endothermic reaction also. So this is a combination reaction or endothermic reaction. So next question. What is rancidity? Mention any 2 methods to prevent rancidity. Change in the state and smell of food materials containing fat and oil due to oxidation is called rancidity. So 2 methods to prevent rancidity is by adding substance which prevent oxidation, keeping food in airtight containers, by flushing nitrogen-like gases in bags of chips. Next question. The chemical reaction that takes place between sodium sulfate and barium chloride is called double displacement reaction. Why? Write the balanced chemical equation for this reaction. There is an exchange of ions between the reactants sodium sulfate and barium chloride. So it is called double displacement reaction. So the balanced chemical equation is Na2SO4 plus BaCl2 gives BaSO4 plus 2NaCl. Next question. What is the type of chemical reaction in which quick lime is obtained by limestone? Write the chemical equation for this reaction. So decomposition reaction or thermal decomposition reaction or endothermic reaction is the correct answer. CaCO3 when heated gives CaO plus CO2. So by doing heating, limestone can be converted into quicklime. So next question, balance the following equations. CH4 plus O2 gives CO2 plus H2O. PbNO3 twice gives PbO plus NO2 plus O2. So these are the balanced chemical equations. Next question, 3 marks questions. Answer the following questions. The reaction of barium chloride with aluminum sulfate solution is an example for which type of chemical reaction? Why? Write the balanced chemical equation for this reaction? So answer is, it is an example for double displacement reaction because chloride and sulfate ions in the compounds are exchanged, or it is an example for precipitation reaction because when barium chloride reacts with the aluminum sulfate, an insoluble precipitate of barium sulfate was formed. So the balanced chemical equation is Al2S4 thrice plus 3BaCl2 gives 2AlCl3 plus 3BaSO4. Balanced chemical equation for the following chemical reactions. Calcium carbonate when heated gives calcium oxide plus carbon dioxide. Hydrogen plus chlorine gives hydrogen chloride. Magnesium plus hydrochloric acid gives magnesium chloride plus hydrogen gas. So these are the balanced chemical equations. Write the balanced chemical equation for the following chemical reactions. How can we confirm by observation that these chemical reactions are taking place? Lead nitrate is heated, sodium sulfate reacts with the barium chloride. So 2PbNO3 twice gives PbO plus NO2 plus O2. So the reaction taking place can be observed by seeing the brown fumes liberated from the test tube. Na2SO4 plus BaCl2 gives 2NaCl plus BaSO4. The conformation is white precipitate formation in the test tube. So next question. Which type of chemical reaction takes place when an iron nail is dipped into copper sulfate solution? Why? Write a balanced chemical equation for this chemical reaction. So chemical displacement reaction is the correct answer because more reactive iron displaces less reactive copper from its copper sulfate solution. Fe plus CuSO4 gives FeSO4 plus Cu. So next question. Add same amount of barium chloride solution to a test tube containing 5 ml of sodium sulfate solution. Then which insoluble white precipitate is formed? Name the ions responsible for the formation of white precipitate. Mention the type of chemical reaction that took place here. Answers: BaSO4 or barium sulfate for the first question. Second question, answer barium Ba plus 2 and sulfate SO4 minus 2. Double displacement reaction or precipitation reaction. So next one, answer the following questions for 4 marks. Write the balanced chemical equation for the following reaction. Calcium carbonate on heating produces calcium oxide and carbon dioxide. Burning of natural gas produces carbon dioxide and water. And second one is give reason. Articles made of copper loses their shiny surface when exposed to water. An iron nail placed in copper sulfate solution slowly turns to brown color. So CaCO3 gives CaO and CO2. CH4 plus CaCO3 gives CaO plus CO2. CH4 plus 2O2 gives CO2 plus 2H2O. So second question's answer is copper reacts with atmospheric air to form copper carbonate displacement reaction takes place. Iron displaces copper from copper sulfate solution. So dear students, today in this video we seen some very important questions that has been asked in the previous annual exam question papers. So in the next video we will see such type of question answers from different topics of science. See you in the next video. Bye.